Hey friends, welcome to Spiceindiaonline with me Mullai Madhavan. In this video, I'll be sharing a simple recipe for spinach dal. A thick version of this dal is usually served as a side dish for rice, and a lighter version is normally topped over rice with some ghee or as a dipping for chapati. To begin with, we will need to soak Toor Dal for a few minutes. I have soaked it for 30 minutes and then washed it, rinsed it and completely drained it. And then I've taken this in a pressure cooker pan. To this, add some turmeric powder and also few drops of oil if you had to soak it for less time, and then pour enough water to cover it. Then put the lid on and pressure cook for about 3 to 4 whistles and turn it off. While that is cooking, take another pan and heat some oil in it. You may use ghee if you like, or you can use half ghee, half oil. Once that turns hot, you're going to temper it with some mustard seeds and wait for it to pop. And then add split black gram dal. When it turns a little golden, bring in the cumin seeds, followed by few slit open green chilies. You may go with dry red chilies. I'm using green because green tends to taste much better than red chilies. And then sprinkle some hing, which is nothing but Asafoetida. After the tempering part, add some fresh crushed garlic. Along with this, I'm going to add some chopped onions. Now saute all of this, adding a pinch of salt or until the onion turns soft. In about 5 to 6 minutes of sauteing, your onions will turn nice and soft, and that's when you add your chopped tomatoes. If you wish to make a simpler version of this dal, you may skip the garlic, onion and tomatoes. Just do the tempering, saute the greens and add that to the dal. While the tomatoes are cooking, you're going to bring in the greens. In our case, we are adding roughly chopped spinach greens to this. You may use any variety that you like. This recipe works for spinach, amaranth, bokshay or fenugreek, which is nothing but methi leaves. Swiss chard or turnip greens might also work. Only thing is they take a little longer to cook. And also always remember to add a pinch of sugar when you add your chopped greens. This way the leaves won't fade and the color of it will stay intact. In about few minutes of sauteing, you will see that the leaves will turn slightly wilt, releasing some water. The tomatoes will turn soft, but the color of it will still stay intact. Now this is the right stage to turn it off. In case if you are using a tougher variety of greens, you may extend a little longer. By this time, the pressure must have settled in the cooker. Let's open it. As you can see, the dal has cooked perfectly. All you have to do is just whisk it gently or mix it with a spatula to make it smooth. Now put this back on the stove, maintaining a low-medium flame, and add the sauteed spinach to this. Now mix it well to combine everything with the dal. Now as such, a thicker version of dal is ready at this point. We refer this as Kootu in Tamil. It is normally served with some tamarind-based gravy and rice. But if you prefer a lighter version to top it over rice or to use as a dipping for chapati, then you may have to dilute it with some water. While this is simmering, you're going to add some salt, some sambar powder. Typically, North Indian versions have garam masala at this stage, while South Indians like to add sambar powder. And finally, a little of fresh grated coconut, which is going to add a ton of flavor and also makes your dal very tasty. Give it a quick stir, simmer for a few minutes and then turn it off. And that's it. Our tasty spinach dal is ready to be served. The thicker version can go as a side for any tamarind-based gravy, or you can top it over piping hot rice with some ghee or use as a dipping for chapati. So friends, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please give us a like, and by any chance if you are new here, do watch the other videos, support us and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.